Back to eNCA, the Blitzboks have a tradition of excellence and success in the sevens game. They added to that by winning the men's Birmingham Commonwealth Games tournament. South Africa had a superb tournament, going unbeaten on their way to the gold medal. eNCA's Justin Ford is part of the welcoming party at the Cape Town International Airport and joins us live once again. Good afternoon, Justin. Has the team landed at the airport yet?
Arthur, if you had crossed to me roughly 5 minutes earlier, I could have shown you the Turkish Airways Airlines flight has landed, it has arrived, it has parked at the Cape Town International Airport. So exciting time as we wait for the team to disembark from that particular flight. They were scheduled to arrive at 11:25 this morning already, but unfortunately the flight delayed a bit out of Turkey. But nonetheless, they have arrived on home soil and surely very happy to be able to show off those gold medals here in Cape Town.
Yes, Justin, trust you to be taking care of things down in Cape Town. The Sevens setup is based in the Stellenbosch area. Does it feel like a home team for rugby fans in the Western Cape in welcoming the Blitzboks?
Oh, absolutely. I think the Stellenbosch Academy of Sport really has become home to the Springbok Sevens setup. They've been there for many years now. The establishment themselves has been around for roughly about 10 years. The players get to stay there as well and train their daily, gym, eat, everything. So it really has become home for them. Fans know they are there. Fans, sometimes will rock up at training sessions just to speak to the players. And as I mentioned to you earlier, we have a Springbok setup at the moment that's a humble setup team that really is available at all times. Young, mixed with a bit of experience, but home definitely for the Springbok Sevens has to be here in Cape Town and Stellenbosch more specifically.
How about the number of crowd members there to welcome them? Are there lots of people there to welcome our champions from the Commonwealth Games?
I was hoping for a bit more, to be frankly honest with you, Arthur. I've seen a few balloons and South African flags just to my right and your left, with people, just coming, whether it be family members or just supporters as well. Also, just depends on whether this notice of their arrival has actually, made it to the public domain. But nonetheless, I think that, they'll be happy just to be able to be home, show a certain few people, their support, or thank them for their support over the many years, and also this time while they were in Birmingham at the Commonwealth Games.
All right, Justin, speaking about those Commonwealth Games where they achieved this feat, why are these games memorable for the current group of the Blitzboks?
Look, I think, to be honest, it has to be based on the fact that this is a new crop of players. We've seen the likes of Chris Dry, Kyle Brown, South Africa, Justin Geduld, who are still in and about the system, but some of the older guys that have retired from the game. So the likes of JC Pretorius, Ronald Brown, they are the guys that are going to carry the mantle forward for the Springbok setup, Springbok Sevens setup rather. So I think winning the Commonwealth Games definitely is a massive feather in their caps. That was only Zane Davids and Sheikh Soizwapi, the captain, who have played in another Commonwealth Games before. So for these young players to at their first attempt win gold can only bode well for them, and here's to many more accolades and celebrations for this special team.
Justin, speaking about the captain, now that the Rugby World Cup Sevens is around the corner, is there any update on how long Captain Siviwe Soizwapi will be out on the sidelines for? I know that he's a key member of this team, and we definitely want to win that World Cup in Cape Town next month, right here on South African shores.
Yeah, look, so the normal process will take place only once he heads, or at least arrives back home, which he has obviously today, and the necessary tests will take place at their home in Stellenbosch, probably in the coming days, possibly as soon as tomorrow. So only post then would we really be able to know what the extent of his injury is. Ronald Brown will also have to wait on the assessment on his injury, and hopefully, these two players can be available for that World Cup. It takes place early September. They do have one more leg of the World Sevens series to partake in, and potentially these two players will miss that opportunity. But I think the focus will be to get them fit and ready to play at that World Cup in September.
Thank you very much. Justin Ford, all the way out at Cape Town International Airport, welcoming, of course, the Blitzboks, who won the gold medal in the men's rugby sevens at the Commonwealth Games.